What's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Profound Motivational Word with me, Johnny Lee Franklin Jr. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so you can get the weekly updates on all my videos. And for those who have been tuning in every single week to Profound Motivational Word, I can't thank you enough. I appreciate your support. Continue to tune in every single week and continue to help to share this whole movement of Profound Motivational Word with others so they can get on board as well. And as always, let's waste no time at all. Let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. The topic of today is decision making. Now, the definition of decision making is the action or process of making decisions, especially important ones. Now, we all make decisions throughout our daily life. We make small decisions and we also make big decisions. We may make small decisions such as when we wake up in the morning, what are we going to eat for breakfast? Or later on during the day, what are we going to eat for lunch? And we also make big and major decisions that are going to have a huge impact on our life. One thing that we want to always keep in mind is that anytime we're making decisions, we want to make the best decision possible. Now, I'm not going to stand here before you today and tell you that I've always made the best decisions in my lifetime, because I haven't. I'm human just like everyone else. I'm human and I'm imperfect just like you. So I make mistakes. I've made bad decisions. But one thing that I have done, I've continued to grow as a person. And I've always pictured and always envisioned myself learning from my past mistakes and my past bad decisions I've made. I've made a lot of bad decisions in my life. But I've grown as a person, and I can stand here before you today and I can tell you that I make better decisions. I'm a good decision maker. Now, as an adult, we can all look back. Any adult can, relate to me on this one. Adults, we can all look back and see, decisions that we've made in our past that haven't been the best decision, because when you're younger, you're not going to always make the best decisions. But one thing that is important, as you get older, you should grow as an individual, and you should steer away from those foolish things that young people do, and you should make better decisions. So standing here today, I make better decisions. I've learned from my past, and you should also learn from your past too, and you should always keep in mind that you want to continue to grow every single day, and you want to make good decisions in your lifetime. Now, there are a few things you should keep in mind also when you're making decisions. When you're making decisions, you're setting up your future. Now, when I say you're setting up your future, you can make a decision today that's going to affect you days from now, months from now, and even years from now. So that's why it's really important to make good decisions, because it won't not only affect you today if you make a bad decision, but it can affect you later on in the future as well. There are people who've made decisions that are going to affect them for the rest of their lives. You got criminals, you got people that have committed murders that are in jail. Some are in jail, you might well say, for the rest of their life. And it's because they made a bad decision to kill someone else. And based off that bad decision that they made in their current state, it's affected them for the rest of their lives. So I'm telling you today, be conscious and be aware that the decision that you make right now today is going to affect you later on in your future. That's why it's important for you to make decisions. And you also want to keep in mind, when you're making decisions, they're not going to always just affect you. Sometimes when you're making decisions, they're going to affect others. You have family members, friends. You might be a parent. You have children. Those individuals that are around you, that are in your circle, that you make daily, consistent contact with, the decisions that you make can also affect them. So when you make decisions, don't just think about yourself. Don't just think about you. Don't be selfish. Think about, okay, if I make this decision, how is the decision not only going to affect me, but how is it going to affect others around me? How is it going to affect my family? How is it going to affect my friends? If you're a parent, how is your decision making going to affect your children's lives? So keep that in mind. We want to make the best decisions possible. We want to continue to grow as an individual. We want to learn from those past mistakes and those past bad decisions that we've made. We want to grow as a person. We want to get better in our decision making. So that's one major important thing in life. We got to make better decisions. If you made bad decisions in the past, don't worry about that. Let's focus on the now. Let's focus on this present state, because you can't do anything about your past. So if you don't make good decisions, if you're not consciously aware of the outcomes of your decisions or who you're going to be affecting, you need to make better decisions today. You need to take ownership and say to yourself, I'm going to take the high road and I'm going to start making better decisions. Because once you start making better decisions, your whole life is going to change. So let's start today. If you're not making good decisions, let's make good decisions. Let's keep in mind that the decision that we make today is not going to only impact our lives right now, but it's going to impact us in the future. And it's also going to impact the lives that are around us. So keep in mind, good decision making is the key to having and living a better life. And don't you ever forget, this world that we live in, it's like a jungle. The weak and the timid will be eaten alive, while the strong and wise will find a way to survive. Make better decisions in order for your life to be better, in order for your life to grow. Let's make better decisions. Let's be bigger people. Let's change lives. Let's change this world. Thanks for tuning in today to another episode of Profound Motivational Word. I will be seeing you all in the future. Until then, let's make better decisions with our lives. Let's make better decisions with our lives. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see y'all later. Peace.